fights in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Jackets will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the single back. Finds a little space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Across the 45. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like he was good.
Running game working. You better stick to that run.
Defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion.
handoff to the lone back. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop
Nice
here.
little speed boost.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
They knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be really
the agent did you dirty.
going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The give to the tailback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Davis looking to pass. He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the sideline. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Punt is on its way. And they'll just down it right there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Davis will throw. He lets it fly. He's got it all right. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Once he got some room, it was over.
I saw.
The defense lets the big
I saw for that split second. I'm like, yeah, let me get that.
When he saw his tight end streak big play for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Quickly to the tight end. They
Good tackle,
knock him
Wolf.
down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He'll try the left side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to adjust the pattern. Davis looking to pass. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They punctuate the chance for a trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Thank you, Dave.
Had the extra point to finish the drive. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a seam wide open at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Bringing the heat.
Let's go.
And the quarterback is knocked down.
Thank you, Badger.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is
turning it on. The 30.
Thank you, Yoda.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. These guys
We looking like Georgia, Penn State.
in week 4 as they push out that lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Going back to work on offense now. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Running back searching for a hole. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Well, look, that wasn't a
Still learning
touchdown,
what
but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Slithers into space. There he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give to the left
Let's
side.
go.
That is a big win for this defense.
Thank you, Wolf.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
After taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Still looking on the move. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of
I gotta
coverage
stop
by
making
that
these
defense.
passes.
Just a short pick on him.
coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. On the move, it's Jackson. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
They still out here doing more work than that type of time.
Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And he
I got
strides
stuck
his
on the
way
fucking
into
linebacker.
the end
Good play.
zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One of the
That was
reasons this
nice out.
offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Come on. We gotta play better.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Oh.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Davis will throw. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
EA definitely gave me that one.
Sometimes when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down.
EA definitely gave me that one. Yeah. No debate. Yeah. Yeah, no debate on that one. Yeah, no argument on that one. You got it. Yeah, that play, you got it. No argument on that one. Yeah. Yeah. No argument on that one. I ain't got shit to say. EA definitely gave me that play. Yeah. He said, that told me I would go for that. I did see two get hurt. I did see two. I did see two. Your left tackle, yeah. I saw, yeah, I saw your left tackle and I think your right guard. Them the two I saw. Your right guard got hurt like the first drive. Your right guard got hurt like the first drive. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. That don't mean I need to use them when I got starters. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 88, 88. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Where'd he go? You right? I have noticed NCAA be fucking up with the sub glitches, and sometimes you gotta manually do it, but that don't mean you want to do it every game. So I'm with you 100%. Yeah, you probably gotta pay him back in manually and shit, which you shouldn't have to do, but yeah. Nah, so the outside runs just work good against your blitz because you blitz your slot so much. No. I'm saying I know the type of
Don't
blitz
give
you
up
set up
those
from time
big
to time
plays.
is your
Make them
slot
earn it
coming.
all the way down the field. Bad job
Yeah,
giving up the big play in the passing game.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
any
definitely just gave me
chance in
that
the
play.
world, this
Yeah, no
defense has
argument.
to come up with a
No
stop on
argument.
1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him
But
be checked out.
yeah, nah. Yeah. So
Defense rolls us
11,
deep in its
11
own
is the
end on
only
that
one that made
last
me
play.
nervous
Now
because
a
he
2nd
he
and
hawked
long
down
coming.
my running back who was a 97 speed, 99 acceleration. That's the one from last year you said was faster than your wide receivers,
Will
right?
run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Number 11.
He is going nowhere. Stop.
Number
Ball
11, the
retreat.
super fast one, right? The one that was faster
It's
than your
looking
wide
like they're going to
receivers.
have to throw this one in now on 3rd
Yeah,
down,
he the
Dave.
only one that made me
The
nervous because that
execution
nigga
just has to
everywhere.
be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive
Yeah,
in these
that's what I'm saying. The
situations.
one he
They're going to
ran
play
down was
man.
a
They're going to play
97
uptight
speed,
on you.
99
So
acceleration.
I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his
BYU.
speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th
So,
rushing
okay,
touchdown
so
of
when
the
I
season.
turned on the game, it was 28-28. I called the end of the game. So you was winning 28-7?
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
And then the spin roll from there.
He'll start this drive firing. Running into the open space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Here's the deal. You're down
Did y'all go to
4
OT?
possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control
Why
the
you?
running game
Why?
if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And
I'm
how about
after the
defensive
game.
line
I'm gonna look at
doing
the
a great
injury
job attacking those
joint
guys up
because I'm
front,
trying to figure
not
out.
open up lanes
That's a
to
lot.
run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Look out, he's got room. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation, QB might
Yeah,
keep it, makes the
your
right
line
read, gets
disgusting.
it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge
lucky for you, you got hella running backs.
Momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this defense
together.
Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because
you got freshman quarterback.
In the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort.
You said was it the pirouette?
Swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. Makes a catch, first down.
Wow.
Maybe a lot more.
Respect.
And a
They definitely gave me one.
Right down immediately, but not before he gets
29.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
He leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The sure hands, it's Jackson. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll toss it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah. They ain't let you pitch because they gave you the little broken tackle animation. They work.
Deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Good game, bro.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to